Welcome back to another episode of Myths and Mysteries on Black and White with your two hosts, Josh and Ed.
Hello.
First things first, as always, Ed, how have you been?
I've been all right. It's been a minute.
It has been a fair while.
It's been a minute since we last seen each other.
Yeah.
Well, not since we last seen each other.
but since we've done this.
Yeah, exactly. But no, yeah, I've been all right. I've had a good time off for Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone. But no, I think it's I've been all right.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, same. Christmas was all right. It was bod standard really. When you get to this age, it just does feel like any other day, other than the dinner.
Yeah.
It really is just any other day.
Even then, don't get me wrong, the dinner is banging. But to me, it just seems like a glorified Sunday roast.
That is theoretically what it is.
Yeah, so... But no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but no, Christmas was good. Like Ed said, hope everyone had a very good Christmas. And Happy New Year. Yeah. Which is fucking terrifying.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it's just...
Time's moving quick.
Yeah, exactly.
2024.
Oh, mate. I mean, it's literally, a couple months?
Yeah,
and we would have been doing this 2 years.
How mad is that?
Absolutely mental. But... No, this episode... Oh, first things first, thought we forgot to mention, welcome back to the actual podcast itself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, for recent weeks or months or whatever we've been doing, just On the Hunt and Reacts, the podcast is back. However, this is basically what this episode's going to be. It's going to be a sort of a review of 2023.
Yeah.
And also a bit of an update of what's happening with the podcast itself. Mm-hmm. So for those of you that saw the TikTok or the Facebook update or anything like that, we said we was postponing the podcast mythology series.
Yeah.
We have been deciding for a while and finally come to the conclusion that we're actually going to just scrap the mythology thing.
Yeah.
Apologies if anybody is interested in that. We may go back to it at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't speak for you, but I know for myself personally, it just become repetitive. It didn't feel how it used to when we first started this podcast. It felt almost like a chore rather than an enjoyment.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing we've said from day dot. We don't want to get to that stage where it feels like, oh, I've got to do this rather than I want to do this, because it's going to make us fall out of love with it. So we decided to just scrap the whole mythology series and go back to how it was originally. And that is, the very first season. So all around the world, maybe even further. Where was I going with this? I've gone brain dead.
Like how we done, 1 week would be a topic of my choosing.
Yeah.
And then the next would be Josh's choosing.
Yeah.
And vice versa. So then it would be one of us is the creator, should we say, the other's more of a reacting to it, and then that's where we do our discussion and everything like that.
So if you followed from the day dot, just think of it as the first season. We're basically going back to that.
Yeah, I think because that's where I think we enjoyed it most.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it was kind of similar for the second season. But
we were so restricted.
We limited ourselves just to the UK. I mean, because I don't think there's been another podcast that has done that.
No.
So we wanted to be different and done it just for the UK, because how many people talk about American cryptids, like your Bigfoot, your Mothman and stuff like that. So we brought it back to the UK, so then you heard stuff of like the Beast of Bodmin, like the big cats, dragons and stuff like that. So that's why we wanted to do that. Yeah. Which we enjoyed.
Oh yeah.
But like you say, we limited ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas with the first season, it was literally we could go anywhere we wanted, talk about whatever we wanted. And like you said, it felt natural, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we are going back to that. We'll be starting officially, obviously, next week.
Mm-hmm.
On the Hunt and Reacts, they're staying how they are.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that. They're not changing at all.
No.
The difference with what I will say is with the podcast and On the Hunt is, for me specifically, On the Hunt tends to be as new or relative. Current as I possibly can be.
Yeah.
So obviously with the podcast, I can cover an array of things that happened decades ago or whatever. But On the Hunt, I'll try and keep it as current as I possibly can. There might be some times where nothing is currently happening, so I will talk about just random stuff.
That was the beauty. That was the whole premise with On the Hunt, though.
Yeah,
we could speak about whatever we wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's say as long as it's it don't even have to be in the same premise as what we usually talk about.
No,
but we like to try and keep
it as best as we can to that situation. Yeah, but obviously the podcast and the On the Hunt, they will be their own separate things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they might merge into one another. Yeah. Sometimes you don't know.
Well, yeah, because with On the Hunt, they're shorter episodes.
Yeah.
For a start, because they're split in half, like half me, half you.
Mm-hmm.
So we could be talking about current what's happening. But then if you wanted to go more in depth,
I could go into the podcast side of it. Yeah, exactly. So
I think that'd be
that will be staying the same. Reacts will be staying the same. So don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. Like, just update wise, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I say, I think with not Pan and the myth side was mainly because one, like you said, it was getting repetitive, but two, I think it's because a lot of it we didn't have a great understanding of it, so we're not doing that topic any justice.
And it felt like when we weren't doing them justice, it almost felt like we were just getting them out for the sake of getting them out.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Instead of being like how you saw, like for argument's sake, you look at how we did the Asian mythology compared to the Norse mythology. Because we knew so much more about the Norse mythology, we could actually discuss it. And
but even then, like, I've looked back and I've watched things and everything like that. We didn't cover
God no. God no.
Really.
I think it's because we were so desperate to get on a Ragnarok. But even when we got into Ragnarok,
we covered it in one episode.
Exactly. So I don't know. I feel like we bit off more than we could chew with the mythology side.
I think so. Like you say, because there's people out there who do have a genuine interest.
Yeah.
And probably thought, this might be a good podcast,
and we've just
butchered it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then then the rest of the podcast itself gets tarnished.
Yeah, exactly. Which is not what we want to happen. And I'm pretty sure there are countless podcasts out there that do fully in-depth cover.
Oh yeah, there is
mythology series and things like that. So please do go check them out.
There's podcasts out there what are specific. Like I've seen some specifically only on like Norse mythology or just on Greek mythology.
Yeah,
they go. It's like to every character they go into.
Yeah. So if that is your plethora, I'll say.
Yeah.
Please do go and check them out, and we do massively apologise if that is what is drawing you to this podcast. But like we said, we didn't want to tarnish this podcast, and we didn't want to get to a stage of where we hate it.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do would be to just nip that in the bud.
Like you say, we get on to topics now. What you are wholeheartedly interested in, and same for me.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, like you say, if for those that have been listening from the beginning, you already know. But for those
OGs.
but for those that don't, literally go back and watch some of the episodes of the first series, and then watch some of the second, and then watch some of this series, and you'll notice yourselves the difference between the three. Not only because we knew more stuff back then than we do now, like i.e. the topics. I mean, just like our what's the word I'm looking for?
Just how we are.
Yeah, just how we are. You'll see how much more we enjoyed it back then.
Yeah.
Than we were starting to decline towards now. So no, like I said, just to wrap it up, update wise, unfortunately mythology is gone. Like I said, maybe in the future we might come back to it, but for lack of a better word, don't hold your breath.
I think in a way what we could do, because we, like I say, we was going to do a whole season on mythology, we could do just one episode.
Yeah, every now and again.
We could do that as an On the Hunt.
Yeah,
to be fair.
That'd be a lot better, I think.
I think so. We could do stuff like that, but like I say, because with like say with Greek mythology, a lot of the creatures and stuff, I'm going to do episodes
on anyway. So you're sort of going to have glimpses of it here and there.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where I think it'll be better.
Yeah, I agree. So so that's obviously what's going to be happening. Like I said, we're going to start next week, but we need to find out something. Who
is going first?
Now, we have done this methods since day dot. Literally, the first podcast episode we was going to do, who was going first.
No, the first podcast episode, we decided on a game of poker. No, it weren't.
No.
That was for the talk.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much every decision we've made has been via this. And it's a good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors. So
is it rock, paper, scissors, go?
shoot. Yeah, all right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Your boys first. So,
Nips.
I think that's the first time, like, when I think back of all the other series, that I've gone first.
Yeah, I know it is, yeah.
Come on! So, yeah, next week... Oh, now I've got to think what I'm going to cover. I'll tell you what, I'll have a think whilst we're doing this talk, and then I'll let you guys know at the end. So stay tuned. You know? Stay tuned.
What are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
I was going to say that as well, because if you've followed us and you've followed like our YouTube channel, we got the video out there of our BTR session, which was incredible.
Yeah.
Like I say, so like it weren't as like full on as like what you'd expect or what you hope, but because me and Josh, we've always said, and people are probably getting sick of us keep saying, we've always said that we're going to try and keep it as truthful as possible.
Yeah.
Because at some point, me and Josh want to do a series of where, say, other YouTubers, not trying to tarnish them in a sense, but say with other YouTubers or other investigators have gone and said, like, yeah, we've had such good night, like, and getting the views, getting the clout and everything. We and Josh want to go there ourselves a few times to see if they're telling the truth.
Or they're telling porkies.
Or if, yeah. And I'm not saying, because as well with like stuff like that, like, you're never guaranteed.
No,
so they might have just hit the 1 in a million chance where something did happen.
Which is why one of the main reasons we want to go multiple times. Because even then, it's still not giving you a concrete, definitive answer.
No.
Just because it hasn't happened for a setup, we go 3 times. Just because it hasn't happened any one of them doesn't mean that it hasn't happened for them.
No, but then it gives us the likelihood.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Is like, no, you're right.
You fucking prick.
But no, it was, yeah, obviously, if we've gone multiple times and nothing has happened, then it starts, you know, the doubt starts to creep in, like, were they faking it or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. Because we've been hooked in before. We've said it before, where we've on the hunt, where like we were watching a video and we were like hooked, like thinking, fucking hell, like they've had some right good activity, and then it was like we looked and it was like, oh, they faked it, and it was just like, and it was so hard.
Oh, it was,
because if you're like us, like you want to see paranormal, you want to like experience it, you want to like it's a mystery, innit? You want to see if it is, if it isn't. So that's where we want to prove or disprove that wherever they were, there is or there isn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Or there is at all, like paranormal.
Yeah.
Or there isn't. So it's just one of them. Like, but I can't remember what we was going to call it. Oh, wasn't it like Mr. Mystery Seek the Truth?
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, because it ain't just going to be like with ghosts. It's going to probably be like with UFOs and aliens. Like if people keep having like experiences with cryptids and stuff like that. Anything paranormal, supernatural, or fucking weird.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I just want to say a massive thank you and a massive big up to BTR, like we do every time.
Yeah. No, they are quality.
Yeah,
we were saying when we come back from the last hunt, how I don't get. Seriously, someone comment, right? What is it about us? Because everyone seems to... I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet or anything, but everyone that we meet around the podcast seems to be like, oh, yeah, they're such lovely lads. They're such... Do you know what I mean? They're so welcoming or fun or whatever. But then when you hear us podcast and it's fuck this shit, fuck bollocks, all this... Do you know what I mean? It's like, how? I don't get it. Because we're the same off camera as we are on it. There is no faking us.
I'm a terrible actor, so I can't. You know what I mean? Like,
so I don't get it. So please let us know. What is it about us specifically?
We ain't gonna hear jack shit, let's be honest.
Oh, of course we ain't.
But it'd be nice to.
Yeah.
But no, I just think as well, because I think what like BTR likes about us is because we're so just game for anything.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to just sit in a stark room? Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Say less.
yeah. Already in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it's because we're so open-minded because, like, we're skeptics, but at the same time, we're not going to tarnish anything.
No.
So we're like, yeah, it could be, but we always try to think logically, as we always say.
Yeah.
But it works both ways, and I think as well with that, they can feel open with us.
Yeah.
Like they can feel like they could talk to us about experiences that they've had or having or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, why they feel like they could talk to us why they don't believe. And stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. We're not here to just go, like, someone could tell us their experience or whatever, and we're not just going to go, bollocks.
No.
Do you know what I mean? If we think there might be a logical answer, we will say it. We'll be like, do you think it could be X, Y, Z?
Yeah.
But if they go, no, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, so,
Do you know what I mean? We're not going to...
like, some people feel things. And,
Yeah.
Like, and because me and Josh don't feel it, don't mean they don't happen. So we always... so we're always on the fence with it.
I'm not laughing at anybody in particular.
Yes, you are.
Well, I am, but if any like regular viewers watching, don't worry. I'm not taking the piss out of you.
Yes, you are.
Well, yeah, I'm trying. How do I word this?
It's all light-hearted.
Yeah.
It's all light-hearted. No, because
Talking about our friend. I'll put it that way.
So we say it's friends.
Yeah.
But no, it's mainly because it's hard for us to completely agree because we don't feel them ourselves. That's why. Like,
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. That just flooded all back when you said that. Oh, fuck me. What a day. But,
nah. Sorry.
Shout out, boy. I won't say his name.
No.
But he'll know.
If you know, you know. Game recognises game. But no, and as well, I want to give a massive thank you and a shout out to Bizarre Junkies, Austin and his team.
Yeah.
We always just say Austin, but
Yeah.
he has got a team of people with him who are also doing absolutely incredible work.
Yeah.
So we just want to give them a big shout out as well. So, but I think it's because we've only
spoke to Austin. We haven't spoke to the others, so it's like...
Well, I mean, we'd love to.
Yeah, oh
We'd
yeah,
love to.
100%.
Like, yeah.
100%.
But no, massive shout out to him as well because he's a great lad and we clicked instantly. And his podcast. I don't want to take people away from ours, but yeah, he trumps ours. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. It's not even a debate. Like
no,
he's skyrocketed over us.
I think the only thing that we can feel good about is because he does it full time.
Yeah,
but as well, and so he should because he's like him and his team are incredible at doing it, like the production side of it and just how easy they are to watch and or listen to. So yeah, please give him a look. Bizarre Junkies, they're fantastic.
Yeah,
and another shout out to Deborah Hatswell from the BBR. Let's say we spoke to her last year as well, and what the work she does is on another level as well.
Yeah.
And I think 'cause it shows how a good person she is because when people say like they've seen a Bigfoot, a werewolf, or something, outlandish, a lot of people won't give you the time of day.
No, of course I wouldn't.
Whereas she does.
Yeah.
She gives you the time of day. She makes you not sound stupid.
Yeah.
She makes you feel like you are being listened to, you are being heard, and a massive credit to her.
Oh yeah,
for doing it
100%.
because as well as like helping them, you're putting your name in on the line as well.
Yeah.
For doing that. But like, I just think it takes bollocks.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It does take bollocks. I mean,
And
we'd do it, but as well at the same time, it's like, well, we would do it, but there is a lot of people out there who wouldn't.
No, of course not. And as
but-
well, she's led us to talk to some other people as
Yeah.
well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some that hopefully we can get interviews on here.
Nuclear medicine man.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah, great lad.
Yeah.
Funny lad.
Yeah.
And I'd love to get him on the podcast at some point.
Yeah.
Because his interests have mad.
Yeah, I want to say ridiculous, but I don't mean ridiculous how that sounds.
But like, it'd be just. I'd like to like pick his brain. About it because it's stuff that I personally myself don't believe, but at the same time, I'm keen to listen. And
100%.
If he can make sense on it, then I'll give it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll give it a try. So,
another shout out as well, which is mad because it's so close to a year ago that we did that talk.
Yeah,
and that is Norfolk Folklore Society, Shifa and Stacia. Massive shout out to them. They were the originals. Do you know what I mean? We hadn't done a hunt. We hadn't done anything before that point.
Well, we did do a big cat hunt.
Well, yeah.
But that was before the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I mean, since podcasts have been going, they were the first. They're like, do you want to come down, do a talk, yada yada yada. Which, do you know what I mean? Like a year ago. What the hell, man?
That was that. I remember on the drive there, like, because you think we'd be all hyped, and like chatting. We were silent, like, pretty much the whole time.
I was, like I said, I've said it countless times. I was absolutely fine. I weren't nervous or anything until we started driving there, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it's real."
Yeah, I was nervous.
What am I going to talk about? Oh bollocks!
I had plans what I was going to do that day because I took the day off work. I took 2 days off work actually. I had plans I was going to do this, and that, but I was just sitting there, like, just like.
Shit.
Yeah. I hope it goes well.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get booed out and get drinks thrown at us and stuff like that. Because that wouldn't surprise me.
No.
No, and that was fantastic. I'd love to go. I'd love to do it again.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, linking Deborah and Norfolk Folklore together, someone that Deborah gave our name to, who we have been emailing to, Lucy and Ed, big up.
Never Ed.
Apparently, I think they're doing a talk soon.
Yeah.
So if there's still tickets available, hopefully we can get down and
we'll
watch that.
Actually, yeah.
And see what happens.
That'd be really good, actually.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, is there anybody we've missed out? Oh yeah, of course there is. Dark Realms.
Oh yeah. How can we forget Andy and Nigel? Like the soundest people we've ever met. They're lovely. I love them to bits. Yeah, massive shout out to them because I mean they got us our first gig.
Yeah,
pretty much, didn't they? They got us our first gig to do hunting and stuff like that. And yeah, that was good. That was a great evening. And they're just two of like the most soundest, loveliest people, welcoming.
Yeah,
just. You know what I mean? They gave us the time of day. I mean, I only went in there to buy something for...
That's what I think's mad about them, is that it was just buying off charts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but think of like the bigger picture. We met BTR and all of them simply because you went into a shop.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That is weird.
I only went in there to buy something, but I got to talk to them and everything, and they were just lovely people. And I said to him, like, oh, do you believe in, like... paranormal or supernatural, and then bang, that was it.
The rest is history.
Yeah, I'll say because me and my mate we do a podcast about weird stuff, paranormal and that. So, and they were like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah," and we want to start doing like ghost hunts and everything. That was it. I only went in there for 10 minutes. I think it was an hour later I come out. So then I remember I messaged you. I was like, "Yeah, we need to go to the shop and speak to these people," and then and it's just gone from there.
It is mad.
Love them to bits, absolutely love them to bits. Massive thank you to our friends and family, always, like we always say.
Yeah,
because they
spur us on.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Courtney, my wife, she's always spurring me on and everything. Well, actually, speaking of which, I'm not trying to drag her name through the dirt, but she had listened to quite a few of our podcasts, so. Fuck you. No, I'm joking. I love it. I'm joking. I love it a bit. Let's say, because it's going to be a bit of a weird year because we're expecting our first boy.
Jeez.
So, it's going to be a bit of a mad year.
Yeah.
But it's not going to slow us down, hopefully.
No.
For going on
there might be some episodes here and there that we have to miss, but that's understandable.
Yeah. But so it's going to be a very full-on year.
Yeah.
I should say. And let's say we've got some plans with BTR, with BBR, all the bees.
Big up the bees.
Big up the bees. You know the rules. We have got some good plans coming up.
Yeah.
And hopefully that will lead on to more. Also, I want to get back in the field.
Yeah. Yeah,
get back in the field,
definitely.
Get some hunts going.
Yeah.
If it's ghost, UFO, cryptid.
Well, hopefully this summer there is actually some sort of a summer that we can actually get out there and do stuff.
I'll go now, mate. If there's something for me to hunt, I'll go now.
Yeah.
In the freezing cold. Don't bother me.
But no, hopefully we can actually get out there this year.
Yeah,
and
more. Well, we done three hunts this last year.
Which is pretty decent, but when you think we said, we're going to go here, there, here, it's like,
Yeah.
But life gets in the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like I say, it might do this year, but hopefully, where we've been speaking to people and everything, there is more involved. It's going to be more involved.
Yeah.
So there's more things like riding, should we say, like rolling.
Yeah.
It's getting momentum.
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
That's the main thing, because that was the hardest thing. It's all right saying we'll go on a hunt and everything, but it's finding the place.
Yeah, where to start.
Where to start. If they accept us and everything like that.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the hardest. That was the hardest thing. But because we've been speaking to like BBR, they know exactly where to go. We speak to BTR, and they've been doing it for years, so they know exactly where to go, who to talk to, and everything like that. So they're helping us massively.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully we're helping them by
Getting their name out there.
Yeah, so if it is, it is. If it ain't, sorry.
Yeah, we tried.
We gave it a bloody good go. So, Josh, what are we talking about next week?
Oh, next week, do you know, I'm trying to think. I've got to start with a banger, really, haven't I? And there's
you
one...
have, but also you don't want to like shoot your load too early. Premature.
Nah, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Right. It's one we've mentioned here and there, time and time again, but I want to go full on in depth. I want to go find out as much information as I can, and that is about the pyramids.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start with the pyramids.
Ooh.
You know, how? That's the only question you can ask with the pyramids, is just how.
How? Why?
Yeah. And who?
Yeah, that is it. Yeah. Who done it? Who bloody done it? So yeah, that will be our next week's episode.
Yep.
Which that will be a good one.
Yeah.
That will be a good one.
Yeah.
Let's say expect on the hunt this week,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully expect reacts this week.
Yeah. Which
Let's
I think,
say-
sorry, on the hunt, you've already got yours sorted, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I'm buzzing here.
Like I say, we should have done it about 3 weeks ago. Because on the hunt this week, I'm going to be talking about the pliosaur skull.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about fucking dinosaur age stuff.
Have you seen the David Attenborough documentary that was on earlier?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it was literally on just before the Arsenal-Liverpool game. It was like him just talking about how they found, how they got it all out and
How
all
did
that.
the Arsenal game go?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh.
Let's find out. For those that are interested, Arsenal played Liverpool
I'm an
in the
Arsenal
FA
fan.
Cup. From what I saw of the game, what the majority that I was watching, you were bossing them.
Yeah.
You were bossing them.
Yeah, that don't mean shit, though.
Right, so thank you very much for watching.
We lost, didn't we?
2-0. 2-0.
I love my club, but I hate it.
Yeah, but that's actually baffled me, because easily you could have been 5-0 up.
Yeah, but
At
that's the thing.
half-time.
We don't finish.
No.
It's just shit. Fuck you, Arsenal.
That's all right. We'll join you tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll join you tomorrow.
Don't enjoy football.
No.
It's just shit.
It is shite.
Unless you're a Man City fan.
Yeah, but in that case, you're either 4 years old or you're severely disabled. I can't say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean it.
That was awful. Well, it's been nice knowing you.
I don't mean it.
It's probably going to be the last mysteries you'll see.
I'm sorry.
Oh my.
I don't mean it. You
Oh
are a
my.
knobhead, but you're not the
Oh
same.
my goodness. Fucking hell. He's on one today. See, this is what happens when we ain't done a podcast for so long. The filter's gone. It's just gone.
Got to rein it back in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologise.
Right. But no, yeah, so I'm going to be talking about the pliosaur skull what's been found, which yes,
Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Oh, it is mad.
Or dinosaur age stuff. That, yeah. I'm buzzing.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'll be talking about. What are you going to be talking about? Do you know?
I don't know, really. I was going to mention the eruption, like that I've mentioned before on the Home, with the volcanic eruption that was imminent. It has erupted, but that's that. Do you know what I mean?
There was,
Not really.
there was an earthquake in Japan as well, weren't there?
There was actually, yeah. I might have a look at that. But one other thing I want to mention as well. If you remember Series 2, one thing I was enjoying about with Britain was introducing serial killers. I will be going back to some serial killers this season as well. Yeah. Just thought I'd throw that out there. There are, but again, I can go worldwide now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just trying to think, is there anything else?
No, let's say hopefully there'll be a Reacts. Thing is, what I find with Reacts as well, like, they're very hit and miss.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this actually. I don't know whether to obviously still do the Reacts, but don't make it a weekly thing. I feel wait for something to happen for us to react to.
Yeah.
Because that way we're not just shooting ourselves in the foot, like you said, like, because they are so hit and miss that sometimes they are just boring.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we'll play it by ear, see what happens. Like if there is stuff like the TikTok one, you guys that sent in TikToks to us, that was really helpful because that gave us something to react to instead of us trying to find something on our own accord.
Yeah.
And we've done like the try not cringe challenges; they were brilliant. The short horror films, they were brilliant.
Yeah.
So there are some here and there, but if there's anything you guys specifically would like us to react to, please do let us know. And Ed, how can they do that?
Oh no! I hope I get this down. You can get to us via our Facebook, which is Myths and Mysteries in Black and White, a Facebook group. It is open now. It's not. You just join. So do it.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram, which I have been lacking on the Instagram. You might have to start doing that.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're the techie guy.
Yeah.
I'm just here. Like, honestly, I think like the workload is like 70-30. It really is, I think. But you know, I built the
game's a game, innit?
Yeah, I built the room.
That is true. That is true.
I take us places.
Yeah. So. That is true, actually. Yeah.
I'm the labourer. You're the IT technician. That's what it is. But yeah, so right, yeah. So you can follow us on Instagram, which is Myths and Mysteries _ like the actual underline bit. I learned that was sick. You can follow us on Twitter, which is Myths and Mysteries 10.
No, 1. One of them's 10, one of them's 1.
I think
TikTok's 10, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Twitter is Myths and Mysteries 1. The TikTok is Myths and Mysteries 10, which you can send us, like, follow us and then send us any creepy videos and TikToks you find.
Yeah, we've said it before, but unless we've got a copycat, which is quite admirable, if you see that or that, which is the exact same thing, but
if you see our logo,
it's us.
It is us. So you can email us, which could be sightings you've had, it could be theories you've got, criticisms of the podcast, praise, which we prefer. If you want to just chat to us, if you if you know of anywhere, got any leads for us to do a hunt or anything like that, anything. If you want something for us to talk about, there you go. Just absolutely anything. Email us at mythsandmysteries@outlook.com. mythsandmysteries@outlook.com, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. So please. Please. We're not trying to be desperate, but we are. I think that covers it. Oh, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Myths and Mysteries. But the easiest way to find that is through our Facebook group. We've got a link because it is a bit of a bugger to find on actual YouTube. I still can't find it, and I'm subscribed. So. That's it's our podcast.
Ours.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And we can't find it.
Yeah, I know. It is a bugger to find. But yeah, so that is our YouTube. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And share it with your friends and family.
Yeah.
Or people you just meet on the street. Like,
Yeah,
just
just,
watch
"Oi."
these fuckers.
Literally, anybody.
Yeah.
Next time, tell you what, next time you're down the high street or something, you see an old lady, go, "Oi, woman, you watch Mr. Mysteries?"
Yeah, exactly.
If they go no, say, "Well, sort yourself out."
Have a word.
Yeah.
Or if you're with people and you start talking about weird shit, I don't know, about pyramids, UFOs and stuff, be like, oh, this is podcasts, like
Yeah.
Mr. Mysteries, we should watch them.
Yeah.
They know shit.
Yeah.
We don't know shit.
And if they say, "Oh, we have watched them and we don't like them," give them a good old RKO.
Just suplex them.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, share us about. And also, email us as well if you want a hoodie.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be doing more merch.
Yeah.
Which we need to discuss right down.
Mm-hmm.
Right down.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
So we don't forget. So if you're interested in a hoodie, which people who have got them have said
there are a
they're
couple out there that aren't just us.
Yeah, I know.
Which is a bit mad.
And they are comfy.
They really are.
They're really comfy, and the other people say they're comfy.
And they're warm as well.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sell them, but I mean...
I am.
Fucking
buy 'em!
Obviously. But what I mean is, like, it's the 7th of January, and we're basically in a shed. So, it's cold. But I do not feel cold.
No, I'm not wearing anything under this.
No, neither am I.
Snapsies.
We're selling sink.
But yeah, no, I feel all right.
Yeah. Honestly, they are quality.
Yeah. So, yeah, email us. Email us your size, where you want them sent to, and we will tell you the price.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah, exactly. But, Josh, where can they listen to us?
You can listen to us, even though you probably are. But if you want to listen on another platform, feel free. You can listen to us on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Podchaser, Player FM, and iHeartRadio. Bosh, I got it right on the first time.
7. There's 7 different platforms.
I know. And on YouTube as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You've got a whole plethora of places you can listen to us.
Plethora, that's your word of the day.
It is, isn't it? Big up the plethora. Don't ask me to spell it because I ain't got a clue. I know it begins with a P, that's about it.
Yeah, boy.
But no, I think that's about it, don't you?
I should think so.
So, once again, thank you ever so much for everyone that has supported us over the past couple years now, which is mad.
Yeah, to say.
Hope everyone had a good Christmas. Hope everyone has a great 2024. Thank you very much for watching, or listening, or both. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Happy hunting.